Welcome back. I trust that you had a great weekend. You enjoyed your Sunday, and I'm sure that yesterday you were getting excited. Maybe you've cheated. Maybe you've already done day 6. But let's take a look at day 6. I trust that you're ready, fresh, and you are now beginning to get excited about the week ahead. We're going to take a look at something which is very important. You know, last week you ended off by starting this imagination process. And what's amazing is when you begin to imagine, suddenly your imagination becomes alive. When you permit yourself to think beyond the boundaries, when you permit yourself to think of things bigger than what you thought possible, in that moment, you start coming up with ideas. You may have found already over the weekend, maybe early in the morning before your alarm clock even went off, you suddenly had these ideas popping into your head. Well, now's the time for you to go back and take a look at your different areas and review them. And maybe you're going to add a few things to the list. And if you add a few things, you might also find, as you look through these ideas, that there's some things that are possibly not quite what you had intended, and you would want to delete them. I caution you though, don't take a rubber or an eraser and remove it from your book, but rather draw a neat line through it, like I did, so that the book could still become a reality in the future. Because sometimes you might find that if you erase it, you lose the idea. Just draw a line through. Maybe you're not ready to receive this particular idea. It could be a life-changing one. So I challenge you, go through the process and just go and take a look at each of those things, adding a few. Next, what I'd like you to do is, in the margin next to each of these ideas you've written, I want you to go and put an S for short term, an M for medium term, or an L for long term, just to indicate whether they a goal that may be achieved within a 6-month period, a 3-year period, or longer. And if you go and put those S, M, or Ls, that's going to help you to make a decision later. The purpose is simply to create 3 groups, a smaller group from which to make your decision. Don't get caught up in arguing whether it's short term, medium. You know, you might be sitting and saying, well, is this 2.5 years or 3 years? Don't get there. Just, is it short, medium, or long term? You could just as easily say, is it red, white, or yellow? Or is it 1, 2, or 3? Just get it into 3 simple groups. And as soon as you've done that, you need to then go and take a look at our next step. So I trust that today, day 6, is going to be a great day for you. Enjoy the process, starting to categorize your ideas.